Hello, and welcome to another brief and basic demonstration, this time of the Peoria Public Library's Hoopla resource. I'm accessing this today from a laptop or desktop device, so I would just go to the library's website, peoriapubliclibrary.org, and click on the Downloads tab. If I were using a mobile device, I would download the Hoopla app and then access that way. This will bring you to the library's digital collections, not to be confused with their databases, which are under the Research tab. There are several digital collections. Many of them have already been demoed, and the others that haven't been, we do hope to get to soon. Today we're looking at Hoopla. As you can see here, it provides multiple media platforms, and it's a digital streaming service. It is streaming from a computer. You have to have constant Wi-Fi access in order to even access the collection. If you use the app, you can download the media that you're borrowing, at least temporarily, through the app to access it without Wi-Fi or internet. If you've never logged into Hoopla before, you would go ahead and click Get Started Today to sign up, and it'll ask for your email and to make up a password. That's how you would log in. After you click Agree, it would prompt you to enter your library card number and you choose your library from the list. Of course, I do already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Alright, and here is Hoopla. You get 8 checkouts a month, so I get 7 more, as I've just checked out my first one. Let's see. To access the collection, there's a scrolling, attractive photo scrolling menu here that you could just browse through. You could also do a search if there's something specific you're looking for. That would work here, and you could choose to look at everything, which would bring up kind of a broader search results of all different media and books related to the title that you include. You could also limit to the certain media. If you're looking for a particular type of media, you could limit to that in your search. You could also browse by the media if you're looking for a certain, if you're looking specifically for movies or a television show, comics, ebooks, that sort of thing, you would just choose one of those. Ebooks. As you can see, you're looking at a very large collection here. So being able to sort through all of that is helpful. Some different ways that you can do that is by looking at, if you're looking specifically for children's materials, you would click on this, and that would limit it just to children's materials. You could exclude abridged titles, so things that have been edited, shortened in some way. You could go by these different sorting options, or some of these different limits that they have here. Dates added to the collection, how new it is in general, when it was published, language, that sort of thing. That would all help to narrow down the very large collection I'll be looking at. Categories is also an interesting way to browse through. Gives you these sort of bubbles that you can look at. This one might be of interest to people right now. Homeschooling with Hoopla, children's educational ebooks, since the kids are home with e-learning right now. And as you can see here, you have just a bunch of different categories that you can go through. They're sorted A to Z. And you just click on any one that you're interested in, and it'll show you that specific little category. You can always browse back to look at the bubbles again. Those are just some different ways that you can browse Hoopla. If you do find something that you're interested in, let me just pull up something quick here. Let's say that I want to borrow 30-minute chemistry projects. You would just click on the Borrow button here, and it would make it available in your collection for 21 days. As you can see here, it is available for streaming on the computer and downloading if you do access it through the app on a mobile device. And that way you wouldn't need constant access to the internet to use it. I'm not going to borrow this title, but it is an option. Pretty much you would just click borrow and it would show up in your Hoopla. Go ahead and show you what the account looks like. Once you find something and borrow it, it shows up here and you're currently borrowed, and it will disappear after the amount of time you're given. You get longer periods for books and audiobooks. I believe movies and TV shows are more for 3 to 4 days. You can return things early if you choose. Return now there. Some other things that you can go through from your menu. I have my history turned off, but if you want to look at what you borrowed in the past, you can start saving favorites by clicking on the heart here. So it would start getting a favorites profile for you. You currently borrowed my Hoopla settings. So you can change your password, email, kids mode. If your children are using this collection, you might turn on kids mode so they only see things that are appropriate for children. And your email options and things like that. But that is Hoopla. It is a very, very simple, very powerful, as it's a large resource, and very useful for lots of different things. Educational, recreational, whatever you like. Let me quickly take you back. I always kind of end with this note. If you're having any trouble accessing this resource or any of the library's resources online during the closure, you can contact us through the Contact Us tab. We have an email right here you can click on. And that is being manned daily by staff just during the closure to make sure that all questions are getting answered as best we can when the physical buildings aren't open. If you have a library card but need to renew it maybe, or don't know, say you need your PIN, you can email to get access to that. If you don't have a library card at all, you can go to Using the Library and click on Get a Library Card. It'll bring up a online form you can fill out to at least get a library card number and PIN so you can start using the online collections. And then you would come in with a photo ID and proof of address once we reopen so you can get a physical card. And there you have it. That is Hoopla and how to access it. If you have any questions, feel free to go to the Contact Us tab. Thank you very much and stay safe and healthy.